Using factor theorem, factorize the polynomial. Now here the polynomial f of x is equal to x cubed minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. Now we see the constant term is minus 6. So constant term equal to minus 6. And the factors of the constant term factors of 6 we know is 1, 2, 3, not 4, not 5, and 6. These are factors of 6. So factors of constant term could be plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 6. If that is the case, the factors of the polynomial, we have to factorize the polynomial f of x equal to x cubed minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. Now the factors could be, we have to find out the factors could be, we will first take up plus minus 1. So the factors could be x plus 1 or x minus 1. Now we next take up plus minus 2, so it could be x plus 2 or could be x minus 2. Then we have plus 3, so the factors could be x plus 3 or x minus 3, or the factors could be x plus 6 or x minus 6. We do not know. These could be the factors of the polynomial. Let us now first go and check for the first one. Is x plus 1 the factor of the polynomial? So we are going to check, is x plus 1 the factor of the polynomial f of x? You know what is f of x? X cubed minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. So now we are checking, is x plus 1 the factor of f of x? How do we check if x plus 1 is a factor? We do x plus 1 equal to 0, x equal to minus 1, and we find p of minus 1. So f of x is equal to x cubed minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. And we do now f of minus 1, that is minus 1 x cubed minus 6 minus square 11 minus 1 minus 6. So this is minus 1, minus 1, this is plus 1, minus 11 minus 6, minus 1 minus 6 minus 11 minus 6. This f of minus 1 is here, we get now minus 24. It is not equal to 0, so is not equal to 0. Therefore x plus 1 is not factor. So now we have rejected x plus 1. X plus 1 is not factor. The next time we have got to choose, find out if x minus 1 is factor. So is x minus 1 the factor of f of x? How do we find out if x minus 1 is a factor? Same procedure, x minus 1 equal to 0, x equal to 1, and we are going to find f of 1. So we know f of x equal to x cubed minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. So we do f of 1. F of 1 means 1 cube minus 6, here 1 square, 11x 1 minus 6. So this is 1 minus 6 plus 11 minus 6. So f of 1 is minus 12 plus 12 equal to 0. So if we see f of 1 equal to 0, therefore we can say x minus 1 is factor. So we've got one factor, that is x minus 1 is a factor. Now we go ahead and choose. Remember, this will have three factors because the power is 3. It is x cube here. It will have three factors. So one factor we have found is x minus 1. Similarly, you'll find out, is x minus 2 the factor? How will you find out if x minus 2 is a factor? You'll do x minus 2 equal to 0, x equal to 2, and you'll find f of 2. So you'll have f of x equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6, and you'll do f of 2. So f of 2, you'll do 2 cube minus 6, 2 square, 11 into 2 minus 6, and you get 0. So f of 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 2 is factor. After you find x minus 2, now it is time to find if x plus 2 is a factor. Is x plus 2 the factor? So here you'll do x plus 2 equal to 0, x equal to minus 2. So f of x equal to x cube, and you'll find f of minus 2. I'm not doing the sum, but this minus 2 won't come 0. This f of minus 2 will not be equal to 0. Therefore, you will say x plus 2 is not factor. Now, till now, we got two factors. We've got the first factor was x minus 1 we found. Then we found x minus 2. X plus 2 was not the factor. Now we go to the third step. Now we'll see, is x minus 3 the factor of f of x? So for this, x minus 3 equal to 0, x equal to 3. So we have f of x equal to x cube minus 6x square, 11x minus 6. So f of 3 cube, 3 square, 3 minus 6, 27 minus 54 plus 33 minus 6, and this answer is 0. So if f of 3 is 0, therefore we can say x minus 3 is the factor. So f of x has factors. The factors we saw was x minus 1, x minus 2, and x minus 3. I'm not going to check for more because f of x was x cube minus 6x square plus 11x minus 6. The degree was 3. So it will have factors not more than 3. So this was my factorization. This is one method of doing the sum. We can do the same sum by division method. Factorize x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20 if it is given that x plus 2 is the factor. So x plus 2 is factor of x cube plus 13x square, 32x plus 20. To find the other factor, we need to divide. So we will divide the polynomial x cube plus 13x square plus 32x plus 20 divide by x plus 2. When we divide, the quotient that we get here, the quotient will be the other factor. So we go ahead with the division. First we divide these two. So we have x cube over x, and that is x square. Next step, we take x square and multiply it by x plus 2, and we get x cube plus 2x square. So we put here x cube plus 2x square. Here we will write x square. Change the signs. This we cancel. 13 and minus 2 is 11x square, plus then we bring down the rest, 32x plus 20. Now we do the same process. We take 11x square and divide it by x. So here we have 11 x square divided by x, so you get 11x. Then you take 11x and multiply by x by 2. So you'll get 11x square plus 22. So we put here now 11x square plus 22x. This was 11x. Change the sign. We cancel. Here when on subtraction, we'll now get plus 10x. And then we bring down 20, plus 20. Now the same process again. So we take 10x and x, and we divide it over x. So when we divide, you will get 10 here. So we write here plus 10. Then you take 10 and you multiply by a divisor. So 10x plus 20. So here we'll put 10x plus 20. Now you subtract, and the remainder is 0. The remainder has to be 0 because we know x plus 2 is the factor. But now we have found the other factor. The quotient that we have got here is the other factor. So the quotient is x square plus 11x plus 10, and this is the other factor. But this can be further factorized. So we'll now take x square minus 11x plus 10 and factorize it. And when we factorize it, you know the product has to be 10, the sum has to be 11, and the factors will be 10 and 1. So this is x square plus 10x plus 1x plus 10. You take x common out, x plus 10 plus 1 common out, x plus 10. So this is x plus 10 and x plus 1. So in the first step, we found the polynomial was x plus 2 into the other factor. Other factor was x square, 11x plus 10. That was a quotient. Remember, we divided here. We got one factor here, and the other factor was x square plus 11x plus 10. So we go further. Now we are going to, we have also factorized this as x plus 10 and x plus 1. So now the factors all put together will be x plus 2, x plus 10 and x plus 1. These are the factors of the polynomial. Factorize the polynomial. It is given 3z plus 10 is a factor. So 3z plus 10 is factor of 9z cube minus 27z square, 100z plus 300. To find the other factor, we need to divide. So we take 9z cube minus 27z square, 100z plus 100 by 300. We need to divide it by one of the factor, and the factor is already given to us as 3z plus 10. Now the quotient that we get here will be the other factor. So we take these two and we will divide. So on division we'll get 3 z square. So we'll write 3z square. In the next step, we take 3z square and multiply it by 3z plus 10. So we get 9z cube plus 30z square. So we write this here, 9z cube plus 30z square. So minus minus, this cuts out, so you get here minus 57z square, and we bring down minus 100z. Now we do the same process again. We divide these two, 57z square and 3 over 3z, and on dividing you get minus 19z. So you write minus 19z. We take the minus 19 and multiply it by 3z plus 10, and on multiplying it will get here minus 57z square minus 190. So minus 57z square minus 190z. Change the sign, cancels. Here you will get 90z plus, we bring the 300 down. Now again the same process, we take the first term and this first term and we divide over 3z, and that would be 30. So we write here plus 30. So 30 into 3z plus 10. So we get 90z plus 30. So you have 90z plus 300, not 30, 300. Change the sign, cancels off, remainder 0, and it has to be 0 because 3z plus 10 was a factor. This was factor, so the remainder had to be 0. Now we need to factorize the other factor. So the other factor was a quotient, which is 3z square minus 19z plus 30. We do middle term split. So the product should be 3 into 90, into which is 90. The product should be 90. Your sum should be minus 19, and the factors will be minus 10, minus 9. So here we'll have 3z square minus 10z minus 9z plus 30. You take z common out, it will be 3z minus 10, and here minus 3 common out, so here 3z minus 10. So z minus 3, and you will have 3z minus 10. Now remember, we were supposed to factorize 9z cube minus 27z square minus 100z plus 300. In the first step, we did the division. We divided by 3z plus 10, and then we got the other factor. So we'll say this polynomial is 3z plus 10 into the other factor, and the other factor was this, was 3z square minus 19z plus 30. This was the other factor. Now so 3z plus 10, and the other factor we then factorized, and we got the two factors of this. We got two factors, that was z minus 3, 3z minus 10. So now the factors would be of 9z cube, 27z square, 100z plus 300 equal to 3z plus 10, z minus 3, 3z minus 10. Factorize the following polynomials. In this one, x plus 9 is factor. So we have x plus 9 is factor of x cube plus 13x square plus, this should be 31x. Here 31x minus 45. Now since x plus 9 is a factor, to find the other factor we divide. So we divide the polynomial. The polynomial is x cubed plus 13x square 31x minus 45. We divide it by x plus 9 to find the other factor. Again, all the other sums, what we get on the top here is the other factor. So we'll first take up x cubed and x and divide it. So we have x cubed over x, and that is x square. So we write x square. Then we multiply x square into x plus 9, and on multiplying we get x cubed plus 9x square. So we write here x cubed plus 9x square. Change the signs. This will cancel out. And here you will get plus 4x square. We bring the rest down. Now in the next step we do repeat the same thing. We take 4x square and x and we divide it. So we have 4, this is next step, 4x square over x. On dividing we get 4x. So we write here plus 4x. Then 4x we multiply x plus 9. So we get 4x square plus 36. So you have 4x square plus 36x. Change the sign. This cuts off. So you get a minus 5x minus 45. Now for the next step, again divide minus 5x and x. So here you have minus 5x and x, and it will give you minus 5. So this is minus 5. Minus 5 when you multiply, you will get minus 5x minus 45. You change the signs, it cancels out, remainder 0. So now we have got your other factor. This is your other factor. These are the two factors of the polynomial. So this was a polynomial. We found two factors. One factor was x plus 9. And then the other factor we found the quotient, which was x square plus 4x minus 5. Now we are going to take the other factor, that is x square plus 4x minus 5, and do middle term split. If you see here, the product should be here, product should be minus 5, and the sum should be 4. So the factors will be now plus 5 minus 1. So this is x square. Here for 4x I will put plus 5x minus 1x minus 5. You take common out, x common out, x plus 5 minus 1 common out, x plus 5. So here you will have x minus 1 and here x plus 5. So we continue. This is x plus 9. We have now done factorization of this, and we got this is x minus 1 and x plus 5. Here is where we have done the factorization. So the three factors are x plus 9, x minus 1 and x plus 5. Let me just explain this part again. See, the factorization of this is being done here. We got two factors, x minus 1 and x plus 5. Factorize each of the following if 2x plus 3 is a factor. So 2x plus 3 is factor of 4x cubed plus 20x square plus 33x plus 18. To find the other factor we need to divide. So we have 4x cubed plus 20x square plus 33x plus 18. and we divide this by 2x plus 3 and we get the other factor. So first we take up 4x cubed and 2x. On dividing you get 2x square, so you write 2x square here. Now you take 2x square and we'll multiply by 2x plus 3, so you get 4x square plus 6x square, so you have 4x cubed plus 6x square. You change the sign, this cancels out, so here you get 14x square plus 33x plus 18. Now the same process, you take 14x square and 2x and you divide, over 2x you divide, then you get 7x. So you put plus 7x, and on multiplying you get 14x square plus 21x. Hope you know what you multiply. You 7x you multiply into 2x plus 3. Here you get 14x square plus 21x. Change the sign, this cancels out. When you subtract here you get 12x plus 18. Now for the next step, you take your 12x and 2x and you divide, and when you divide here you will get 6x, 6 you get, and when you multiply you get here 12x plus 18. You change the signs, remainder 0. So now you have got the other factor. So here this polynomial is equal to 2x plus 3 and the other factor that you have found, that is 2x square plus 7x plus 6. Now we'll take this other factor and factorize it further. So to factorize further you have 2 into 6, so your product should be 12 and your sum here should be 7. So product 12 means 4 and 3. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 4 into 3 is 12. So we have 2x square. This is plus 4x plus 3x, splitting the middle term. So we have 2x common, x plus 2, and here 3 common out, x plus 2. So we have x plus 2 and this is 2x plus 3. So we go back here, so this is 2x plus 3. We have already prime factorized the second factor and we got it as x plus 2 into 2x plus 3. So these are the three factors of the polynomial. Factor 1, 1, 2, 3 factors. In this we need to factorize this entire polynomial. Unlike the other sums, the factor is not given to us. But we know that the constant term is plus 6. Here constant term is this one, plus 6. So which means the factors could be, the factors of plus 6 are plus minus 2, plus 2, 3, 6. These are all factors of 6. So let us first check if the first step, check if x plus 1 is factor. How do we check if x plus 1 is factor of the polynomial? We'll call this polynomial f of x. This polynomial f of x. So we don't have to write it again and again. So this is f of x. Let us check if x plus 1 is a factor. For that we do x plus 1 equal to 0, x equal to minus 1. So we know f of x is x4 plus x cubed minus 7x square minus x plus 6. So we do f of minus 1. So minus 1 here 4 Wherever there is x, I put minus 1 plus 6. So this is plus 1, this is minus 1. Here minus 1 raised to 2 is plus 1 plus 1 plus 6. Just to remind you, when minus is raised to odd number, you get minus. When minus is raised to even number, it becomes plus. So this is plus 1, here minus 1, minus 7, plus 1, plus 6. All these cancel out. So your f of minus 1 equal to 0, which means the remainder is 0. Hence, therefore, I can say x plus 1 is factor. So I know if x plus 1 is factor. To find the other factor, all I need to do is divide. I'll divide the polynomial by x plus 1 and then I will find the other factor. This is my polynomial. And what comes here will be the other factor. So in the next step, I'm going to do the division. Since I've already found one factor, the factor was not given to us. So by hit and trial method, this is called the hit and trial method, you have to find one of the factor at least. So we'll now divide the polynomial to find the other factor. We divide it by x plus 1 because we already have found that x plus 1 is a factor. Now on dividing, you'll do here x cube. When you multiply, you'll get x 4 plus x cube. You change the sign, this cuts off. Then the next step, you bring minus 7x square minus x plus 6. Now you divide minus 7x square over x. You'll get minus 7x. Minus 7x, multiply minus 7x square, change the sign, here this cuts out, so you get here 6x plus 6. Now divide here again, 6x over x, you get plus 6, so here plus 6, so this is 6x plus 6, you change the sign, 0. So we found two factors now. The polynomial was x4 plus x cube minus 7x square minus x plus 6 is equal to, you got two factors, that is x plus 1 and x cube minus 7x plus 6. Now we go ahead and find the factors of this polynomial, of one of the other factor. So now we need to factorize x cube minus 7x plus 6. No factor is given to us. We've got to find out what is the factor. So let us check and see if x plus 1 is factor. This is a question. Let us find and see if x plus 1 is factor. So what we do, x plus 1 equal to 0, x equal to minus 1. So here f of x, I think here we should put another one, maybe we put p of x equal to x cube minus 7x plus 6. We want to check if x plus 1 is a factor, so p of minus 1, so minus 1 cube minus 7 minus 1 plus 6, minus 1 plus 7 plus 6. It is not a factor. So here we get the answer as 12. So we know we didn't get 0. So x plus 1 is not factor. Now since x plus 1 is not factor, we now have got to check with is x minus 1 factor. Let us check if x minus 1 is factor. So for that you do x minus 1 equal to 0, x equal to 1. Now the polynomial we know is p of x is x cube minus 7x plus 6. Now this was not a factor, so now we are going to see if x minus 1 is a factor. So we put cube 1 plus 6, 1 minus 7 plus 6, p of 1 is 0. That means x minus 1 is factor. So now we found another factor, x minus 1. Now x minus 1 is a factor. To find the other factor, we will divide x minus 1. Remember, we are factorizing here. X cubed minus 7x plus 6. We'll divide and find another factor. So here we're dividing. So first we do x cubed over x. You get x square. So we'll put x square here. Now multiply x square into x minus 1. You will get x cubed minus x square. So x cubed minus 1x. In this, I've missed out something. If you notice here, you have cube and then you have 1. The x squared term is missing. In this case, we need to do it another way. You need to do x cube. There is x cube here. The x squared term is not there, so you need to write 0x square. Then you put up minus 7x plus 6. Here you divide by x minus 1. So we do x cube over x, we get x square. So x square, so we get x cube here minus 1x square. Minus plus, change the sign. So 1x square minus 7x plus 6. Now divide these two and you'll get here plus x. Multiply, you get x square minus 1x. Change the sign. So minus 6x plus 6. Now again, when we divide minus 6x and plus 6, we will get here minus 6. Multiply minus 6x plus 6 plus minus, change this. Now we got yet another factor. So which means now your x cube minus 7x plus 6 equal to x minus 1 into x square plus x minus 6. So this is what we have. So we have x minus 1. Now we do middle term split of this. So this will be x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6. So we write here x minus 1. Here take common out, x plus 3 minus 2 x plus 3. So x minus 2 and here x plus 3. And this is x minus 1. These are the factors of x cubed minus 7x plus 6. Now let's go back to our polynomial that we had to factorize. And that polynomial was x4 plus x cubed minus 7x square minus x plus 6. In the first step, we got the factors as x plus 1 into x cubed minus 7x plus 6 in the first step. Then x plus 1. Then we factorize this further. On factorizing this, we got these three factors. 1, 2, 3. So that's what we're going to write here. X minus 1, x minus 2, and x plus 3. So we've got 4 factors. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we expected 4 factors because the degree was 4. Next, we need to factorize this. So here the factors could be x plus 1, or it could be y minus 1, or y plus 2, or y minus 2. Let us check if y plus 1 is factor. So check if y plus 1 is factor. How do we check? We put y plus 1 equal to 0, y equal to minus 1. So we know p of y, this is y, is y cube minus 7y plus 6. So we put minus 1. So minus 1 cube minus 1 plus 6. So this is minus 1 plus 7 plus 6. So we have this is f of minus 1 equal to, this is 12. So it is not 0. So we can say that y plus 1 is not factor of p of f of y. So this is not factor. Now we need to check for the next one, and the next one is y minus 1. We need to check if y minus 1 is a factor. So is y minus 1 factor of y cube minus 7y plus 6? How do we check? X minus 1 equal to 0, y equal to 1. So this was f of y cube minus 7y plus 6. So I do f of 1 cube minus 7y plus 6, y minus 7 plus 6. This is 0. Yes, it is factor. So since it is 0, since f of 1 equal to 0, I can say y minus 1 is factor of the polynomial, and the polynomial is y cube minus 7y plus 6. Now to find the other factor, once I know one factor, to find the other factor, all I need to do is divide. Now remember here, there's a y squared term is missing. So I put 0y square plus 6, that is minus 7y plus 6. Now go and do this division, and when I do this division, what I get here is the other factor. So remember here I'm dividing, I put 0y square because the y square term is missing, plus 6. So when I do this division, I get y square. This becomes y cube minus 1y square. I'm multiplying, so minus plus, I cancel, plus 1y square minus 7y plus 6. Now again I divide these two terms, so this becomes plus y, and when I multiply I get plus 1y square minus 1y. Change the sign, cancel this, this becomes minus 6y plus 6. Now when I divide minus 6y and y, I should get minus 6. This is minus 6 here. I'll multiply minus 6, change the sign, 0. So this is my other factor. So now I can write y cube minus 7y plus 6 equal to two factors, y minus 1 and y square plus y minus 6. So this multiply into y square plus y minus 6. So we go ahead. Now we have to do middle term split of this. So middle term split of this means y square, you get plus 3y minus 2y minus 6. So you have y minus 1, take y common out, y plus 3, minus 2 common out, y plus 3. So y minus 1, and here you have y plus 3 and y minus 2. So you got your three factors, 1, 2, 3 factors of the polynomial y cube minus 7y plus 6.